Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Diori back on here again. Hope everybody had a good and successful holiday a couple days ago. Had the opportunity to spend time with your loved ones and eat good, be merry, and also get a present or two. So, trying to be more intentional this year with my streaming and definitely making it more of a periodic thing. Had the opportunity to be on the YouTube streets a couple days ago, and one of the things somebody mentioned is if you're going to do it right, go hard. So really, no point in me um, streaming once every couple of months when I know I can go hard a couple of times a week. That being said, you guys see the title, you see what it is. 2023, we got about 5 more days left. So where are you going to be at in 2024? And more importantly, who are you and where are you going? So for me, 2023 was definitely a year of interesting adventures. Definitely time spent for personal growth. Also, um, had a few blasts from the past, but with that being said, some things are left to be left in the rearview mirror. Other things, when the opportunity presents itself, definitely gain from what you did in the first time around. So we had a lot of drama this year between people, politics, finances, in this good old US of A. We had opportunities for wealth. We had opportunities to advance. We had opportunities to self improve. So, on the flip side of that, we also had people that didn't take advantage, people that wanted to complain, people that wanted to um, continue to go down that rabbit hole of blaming other people. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. So, real quick, if you just hopping in, go ahead and shout out, give me a like. The chats are open, so feel free to go ahead and say something in the chat box. I'll be sure to definitely address it. Likes are free. Um, if you want to contribute, you're more than welcome to do that. That's also much appreciated. Again, I'm just a small channel, but baby steps you got to crawl before you walk. Anyway, back to the program. So I'm of the mindset that where I'm at right now, um, I'm in a good spot. Um, I got good family, obviously health wise, financially, not hurting by no means. But these next couple of days, I'm really going to go hard in the paint, and I'm taking a look at all the areas across my life. And I say that because we can waste these next 5 days and not do anything and just lollygag and go through the motions and do the whole New Year's Eve. I got my list. I'm gonna do all this stuff. When we could have took these past 5 days and wrote our list and started knocking it out early, being ahead of everybody, getting in the game, right? I'm of the mindset that you don't waste time. If you have it, maximize it, right? Um, Being here on this YouTube streets for a couple of years now, just sitting back watching how things are and how people move and how they operate. I'm gonna try to leave the effery over there. I've gone to a couple people's pages, chimed in every now and then, and for the most part, had some good conversations, good encounters. Had some that were a little bit left, and just not going to spend too much energy with the negativity. Not going to engage it. Right. I'm of the mindset that if I can help people with what I know, and they can grow from it or add value to me and teach me something I don't know, I'm down for it. So we're going to be about positivity over here, right? So 2024, what we got on deck, right? We got an election coming up. It's an election year. So as you know, the Republicans and the Democrats, they are definitely going to be butting heads. They're definitely going to be trying to galvanize the troops to meet their agenda, right? So ask yourself, what is it that you want? And your constituents, or correction, the people that represent you, right, in public office. Are you going to go ahead and just say, well, my vote doesn't count? Or are you going to sit back and take a look at these people, who they are, what they represent, what they're about? Um, and if they genuinely and sincerely have an agenda that lines up with your core system, then hey, vote for them, right? Um, we got inflation, which is out of control right now, right? We've seen prices go up like crazy over the past year. And, currently the feds right now, they're starting to go ahead and uh, taper that off a little bit. So it's another buying opportunity, right? Um, when there's blood in the streets, right? When they say that, according to Warren Buffett, be greedy when others are fearful and be fearful when others are greedy. So with the housing market right now, we got interest rates that are hovering around 7%. They were almost at eight and some change a couple months ago. They say that there's going to be a market crash. Perhaps there will be, but perhaps there won't. But where will you be? Um, Most successful people in this country that are, millionaires or multimillionaires have invested in real estate. So um, something you might want to take a look at. Dip your hand in that, do the research, um, and then have that for a store of long-term wealth, as well as potentially passive income. Real estate goes up and down like anything else, but people always need a place to stay. And like land, they're not making any more. So another thing that we need to address is looking in the mirror and seeing that reflection. When you do that, are you happy with what you see? Because you only have control over what you have control over, which is you. You don't have a control over anybody else. You don't have control over what anybody does, whether or not they like you or not, whether or not they're going to do something for you, whether or not they are going to give you the time of day. You can't make anybody pay your bills. You definitely can't make anybody um, give you the life you want. As a man, you got to go out here and take it. You got to make it happen. So that's where I'm at with that. Looking in the mirror will definitely give you the ability to be honest with yourself. Most of us aren't. But when you do that, ask yourself, am I at where I want to be? Am I the person that I strive to be every day when I wake up? When people see me, does that line up with who I say I am? Because we're quick to tell a lie to ourselves, but that mirror is the ultimate uh, tell all. Other than that, investing, right? Definitely need to take a look at investing more. Plenty of opportunities in the stock market, right? Um, Typically, at the beginning of the year, you have the opportunity to catch a few things on sale. Over the years, periodically, oil, for instance, and things related to that has been more expensive historically. But now, if you take a look, it's relatively discounted. Bitcoin is on a tear again, so definitely something that you want to uh, research and dibble in that. They say it's going to the moon, but you never know. Lastly, picking up books and reading more. We live in a generation right now that um, we have constant uh, people, entities, and businesses pulling at our eyes and our ears to keep us occupied. But reading has become a lost art, especially with the current generation. I just found out recently that, there's a lot of middle schools that aren't even teaching cursive anymore. They are literally just teaching typing and basic writing. So, that being said, most of the classes now are taught on tablet. Most of the kids and most of the adults now read off of a computer, or they read off a tablet, or they read off a laptop. They don't pick up a book and actually thumb through it as Gen X was raised up to do, as the boomers were raised up to do. So a lot of knowledge in books. That's where a lot of hidden gems are at. But if you want something like anything else in life, you have to go and seek it out. So just want to hop on here real quick and share my thoughts. One of my goals is to double my subscription base by the end of the year of 2024. I think that's an achievable goal as long as I keep pushing out content. Um, People are interested in it, and word of mouth travels, and we should be able to hit that goal relatively fairly soon. I'm thinking mid-year, but the long-term goal is by the end of the year 2024. Other than that, get these pockets up, grind hard, expand the third eye, and just avoid foolishness and silly stuff. So just want to hop on here again and talk about that. So would like to know what you guys think. Again, comment, like, subscribe. I'll go ahead and end it now since we don't have anybody on here. And we'll see you guys in the next one.